All right, what's up, guys? Lou the Shoe here. Just want to talk about the 100K and 100-day challenge that Premier Group is putting on with Pillar 9 Coaching. It's been great so far. I've had a decent amount of success, at least I think. Um, week 1 and week 2, it was a lot of just kind of repetitious doing this stuff, getting the name out there. In week 3, I had a lot of people talk to me about this program. People that I either other agents um, with EXP that saw what I was doing through social media, or past clients, friends, family. So that was really cool. The fact that I'm starting to have conversations with people on this specific program, on this coaching program that they had provided us, and they're asking, "Hey, I see what you're doing. I saw your videos. I saw this. I saw your challenge. You should vlog this. You should keep on track of this, and you should let us know how you're doing with it." Because that to me means that like this is working. This is literally what Andrew wants us to do. Andrew's our coach, by the way. He's the one that's kind of doing this for us, putting this whole thing together for us, managing it. He's awesome. But yeah, so the week started last week. I sat down with Teresa, who is number 1 on the scoreboard for this specific challenge, and I was able to sit down with her and just kind of ask her what she was doing. That video is going to be coming out probably in a few days or so. It's taken me a little time to edit because it was a little bit longer and stuff, but I'm going to clip it up and just make sure that I can present it. But a couple of things that she pointed to, and the reason why she's so successful as a real estate agent is because not so much of the conversations that she has with people, but I think it's more of just her presence in general in the community. She does a ton of charity. She does a ton of networking events and other events. She does a ton of note cards and sending them out to her sphere and to her friends and her family. She does a lot of charitable donations. So all those things that she does on a daily basis, it just so happens to be that those are the ones that are the most points in this whole challenge. So that was pretty cool to kind of understand that, what she's doing. She's doing like events, 4 or 5 events a week, charitable events a week. She does the break breads, and she has maybe 4 or 5, uh, you know, maybe 3 or 4 different people there with her, and her sphere of influence. Um, the social media stuff, she said that she is getting out of her comfort zone a little bit and starting to do a little bit more posting, which I thought was really cool. Um, because I think everybody feels that as well. Everybody's starting to get a little bit out of their comfort zone, doing things that they didn't necessarily do prior. And it's really cool to look at this entire sheet and just see all the things that we should be doing, but we're not doing and we're not tracking. It is tedious to be tracking these things. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes, late at night, like right now, it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm recording this video. Um, like, sometimes it's a lot. It's tedious stuff. And you're like, oh man, I don't really want to do this. But you got to remember, like, this is a business. Let me ask you, how many successful businesses are not tracked and not recorded? Probably zero. Every single business that that is successful out there, whether it be real estate, a restaurant, I don't know, whatever, there's some sort of tracking that they do. Um, so this right here for me is really cool. Just being able to kind of see what I'm doing on a daily basis. And it's not tracking everything. It's just tracking my day-to-day um, prospecting, my daily activities to make sure that I'm trying to perform these lead generating um tasks. So that's really cool. So I met with Teresa. I had a couple listing appointments that came up, which was pretty cool. I knocked those out of the park. One of them ended up signing with me, and that listing should come out in a couple weeks, hopefully. And then the other one, they weren't ready. They wanted to kind of think about it. But even that, it's gonna take a couple weeks or so just for him to kind of reach back out to me about that one, which is fine. I, was interviewed, and I was up against a couple different agents that they really liked. And so that was pretty cool. Another good thing that happened was I had a couple investors that were very, very active. I had, I would consider them business to business type of relationships. And they both reached out to me about specific properties and asking my opinion on them, asking me opinions on trying to find them properties in, a general area all throughout Massachusetts, um, in Rhode Island. So it's cool that I think that a lot of the reason why I'm starting to get this traction is because of this card right here. And just being able to track it gives me that sense of accountability. When I look at the points and I'm like, man, my goal was to be at 100 points a day, but I'm only at 86. I got to finish my blog. If I don't finish my blog, I'm not going to be at 100 points. I got to finish the blog. I got to publish it. And then I got to post it to LinkedIn, to my Facebook page, to my Google My Business page. And that additionally counts as points too. So that's cool. But yeah, so same thing that we talked about last time, the charitable events, 70 points, small gifts, 5 points apiece. These referrals, like this group right here, this is when I was talking to Teresa, it sounds like a lot of the things that she does is kind of based on this bottom third down here. Um, I guess I was more I guess I was more right here in the middle for reach, where probably a lot of my points were coming from. And then I know a couple people that, they spend a lot of time just doing social media DMs, to their followers and their friends. And they spend a couple hours just DMing people and going from there. DM stands for direct messenger for people that don't know. And let's see here. So that's my blog right there. But yeah, so this is the way that we track it as we mentioned before. Um, I'm obviously not in the top three because Teresa is absolutely crushing everybody. But I think I was number 4 last time I checked, which is pretty cool too. And yeah, so that's that. So I'm definitely starting to see a little bit more traction with everything kind of coming through. Just doing the day-to-day activities, like I said. It's tough out there right now for real estate agents. It is. It's not gonna lie to you. There's real estate agents out there. There's a lot of them that have zero business, that have no business whatsoever, and they don't know how to get business. They don't know how to generate business. They're not doing the tasks every day, and they're not doing anything to help themselves. So I think that this challenge um, came about in the most crucial time that it could have, especially for our agents over here at Premier Group. I think doing these little things, being involved with this challenge, um, we're going to roll over all the competition. We are. Any agent that does this challenge, that focuses on these day-to-day activities and is consistent with it, there is no way that you're not going to have any business with going 110%, reaching for 150, 160 points per day. Like I'm going to see this thing through, and I'm very excited to see what happens. I'm already starting to see a lot of momentum go my way. And I'm very excited to see what happens. It's just a matter of doing the tedious work. That's what kills me. But But yeah, so that's that. Reach out to me if you have any questions on this. I would love to kind of chat with you about the experiences that we've had here with Pillar 9 coaching so far. Um, I can't say anything bad. It's been a tremendous experience so far. It's only week 3, or it's only been week 3, and it's only a fifth of the way done. So we do have a lot more left, which means that I have a lot more ground to cover and a lot more time that I can cover ground. So I'm excited. You're excited. You should be excited. You should be excited for me because I'm going to crush it. All right. That is all. Thank you.